Good morning, friends. This is the Daily Morning Podcast. Today it is 15th of June. I am Devarsh from HDFC Securities. Markets could open mildly lower following weak Asian cues as COVID 19 cases rise in China and US. Fears of an emerging second wave of the epidemic in the US persist, with half a dozen states, including Texas and Arizona, facing rising infections of COVID 19. Economic data coming out of Europe are very weak. UK GDP fell by 20.4% compared to the previous month, a sharper contraction than what was expected by the markets. According to Eurostat, industrial output in 19 countries sharing the euro fell 28% YOY, the steepest decline on records. Back home, there is a good news on currency front. India's forex reserves have now crossed the $500 billion or a half a trillion mark, according to the data released by RBI. In corporate news, Reliance Industries did two more stake sales with TPG Capital and El Cateton. With these deals, Reliance now sold 20.38% stake in Jio and collected more than 1 lakh crore. Lupin plans to approach the US health regulator for re-inspection of its manufacturing plants in Goa, Pithampur and Somerset in the next few months. CESC Limited and Tata Power have evinced interest in acquiring Odisha government's three electricity distribution companies. Mahindra & Mahindra, Eicher Motors, PNB Housing, Grasim and Castrol India have announced their quarterly results. Do read more about them in our morning report, The Daily. Amongst important corporate results to be announced today, Pfizer revenue may grow 10%, while PAT may see 25% increase on lower tax expenses. Company had already paid Rs 320 per share special dividend in May 2020. In markets, benchmark indices witnessed a gap down on opening on June 12 but recovered sharply to close near the day's high. The Nifty closed up 70 points at 9972. Technically, while the Nifty has ended lower last week, the sharp recovery from the lows indicate that bulls are not willing to give control to bears that easily. Markets could consolidate this week before attempting to move higher once again. On the downside, crucial support to watch out for the resumption of weakness is at 9718. That is all for the day. Thank you for listening in. Have a profitable day ahead.